The execution of Christians was turned into mass entertainment all across the empire, from the Colosseum in Rome to provincial theatres in North Africa. On the morning of March the 7th, 203, a small group of prisoners was led into the arena at Carthage. Among them was a young woman called Vibia Perpetua. As a Christian, she'd been condemned to death for the amusement of the crowd. Perpetua's is one of the few female voices that have come down to us from the ancient world. It was preserved from an account she wrote in the filth and darkness of a Roman jail.
We were put into prison. I was terrified. I'd never been in such a dark hole. It was crowded, the heat was stifling, and I was tortured with worry for my baby.
These don't seem to be the words of a historian or a priest telling us about Perpetua. We think these are the young woman's words from her own mouth at a very tough time indeed, because her father had driven himself almost insane, pleading with her to recant and save her life. Her husband had cleared off, and in prison she was left with her baby son.
My baby was faint from hunger. In my anxiety, I spoke to my mother and brother about the child. And I gave the child in their charge. I was in pain because I saw them suffering out of pity for me.
They are the arena of a cosmic struggle between good and evil. This is a rare glimpse inside the mind of an early Christian martyr. But her final confrontation with Rome came the following day, when she was led into the arena with another young woman called Felicitas. Watching was a fellow Christian, and we have that eyewitness account of what followed.
The people demanded they be brought forward. They rose and went towards the place they would be martyred. They remained still and were put to the sword in silence. Perpetua screamed as she was struck on the bone. Then she took the trembling hand of the young gladiator and guided it to her throat.
For the Christians, this was less about death than victory over death. The Romans found this cult of martyrdom strange and confusing, but they did see something they valued, which was that to suffer bravely was to win great honor. And so Perpetua had taken a humiliating public death and turned it into a kind of victory for faith. The promise of heaven attracted more converts than Rome could possibly kill.